like you right though, like, and that's all. They ain't giving him no other name but two-way, three-level scores. I don't even know how the fuck he know what build he's playing with, bro. They all the same build,
Wait
just
a
with high
minute.
dunk and shorter or taller. How the fuck you make a 7 foot two-way, three-level score, my nigga? That's crazy. Nah, no.
7 foot. You probably could actually.
Yeah, you can. Them Wemby builds.
Giannis. Alright, this is gonna be it. Get on display.
I know I'm gonna get on some Hell Let Loose before I get off.
Have you ever played that with Jacob?
Hell Let Loose?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he has it.
The reason I ask is because I have his account. I'm trying to see if I can game share it.
You can't. If somebody, how many people can you game share with?
I'm not sure, but he's letting me game share. I downloaded that Batman game, and I'm about to download Fallout. I heard that was a good game. I've never played any of them. Do you have Usyk as your loading screen?
No, Roy Jones.
The Usyk one looks cockeyed as hell.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
He looks cockeyed as hell.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd.
I'm fighting an amateur.
From Peru. Up against them, the Giant from the United States of America. It'll be.
But I look Chinese.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype can.
Ilya Taporia, he has the craziest trash talk.
Straight right just
So,
misses.
bro, don't worry, bro. You're gonna lose to a legend.
Nice counter shot.
That's how I feel about you, bro. You're gonna lose to a legend.
I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter punch caught him clean. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Good counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Nice exchange here from both men. The jab doesn't quite connect. We're at the halfway halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Defense is not an option for these two. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Lucky that hook didn't score. Jab slightly off target. A straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to focus on that.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They exchange punches. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. And he just misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. It's bombs away. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! And the myth has been knocked down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've been put down.
On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That counter shot lands. Chris misses with that jab. Tried to score with a jab. Catch and shoot. Do you believe what we're seeing? They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
You've got two fighters that are absolutely shacked. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He scores with the counter. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Punch is beginning to take its toll. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can't land that jab. Nice counter. Punch, counter. game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This fighter's not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Misses with the jab. Only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Judging could be sometime. On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
For that counter punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That uppercut doesn't land. Target. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The courage on display here is incredible. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
They're both trying for a knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a high-octane battle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Just misses with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy. Because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And that's when they catch you.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which fighter will say no mas? These two fighters are made for one another. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee. Because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
That jab doesn't find a home. The straight right just misses. This fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That's another scoring shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. For them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it could.
And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How about that time counter shot? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods. Took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Come on, can I get back up?
You heard that right, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
my body health
A
is not
knockout
low or
victory and one of
anything.
the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is tough. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination.